Iran escalated its retaliation in the Middle East overnight. Tehran launched a barrage of missiles and drones at Israel and Gulf states. Iran also says it targeted a U.S. base in Kuwait. Authorities there have not yet commented on those reports. CBS News chief correspondent Matt Gutman joins us live from Tel Aviv with more on this conflict. Matt, good morning to you. What's the latest there?
We learned just a short time ago, Errol, that 3 ships traveling through the Strait of Hormuz, that narrow channel through which a fifth of the world's oil, not to mention much of its fertilizer and gas, were targeted by suspected Iranian drones. That is, multiple U.S. officials tell us that they see signs that Iran is preparing to deploy naval mines in those very waters. The U.S. military says it's hunting Iranian mine-laying ships in the Persian Gulf, but Iran appears to have tightened its grip on the choke point of the Strait of Hormuz, through which a fifth of the world's oil passes. Just this morning, 3 ships in the Persian Gulf reported being struck by suspected Iranian drones. The U.S. says its strikes have significantly reduced Iranian missile and drone fire.
Ballistic missile attacks continue to trend downward, 90% from where they've started, and one-way attack drones have decreased 83%.
But Arab states along the Gulf, including the U.S. bases they host, still face dozens of daily missiles and one-way attack drones. In Bahrain, drone strikes targeted a residential building and an oil refinery, which has been smoldering for days. Dubai's airport confirming it was targeted by 2 drones, which left 4 people wounded. If the war ended today, would it be enough? Could you consider it a success?
It's definitely not a victory. I have to say that, because the regime is not going to capitulate, not in a million ways.
The U.S. and Israel say they have hobbled Iran's military with over 5,000 strikes. In Tehran, video shows cratered streets, body bags are laid out on the ground. And what the regime says was a residential high-rise hollowed out by a missile. Red Crescent rescuers claw through the skeleton of the building, rubble all around. And a new front is expanding. In Lebanon, the stronghold of Iran's main proxy in the region, Hezbollah, which began firing rockets and drones at Israel at the onset of the war. Israel now ordering more people to leave areas it is targeting. The UN says nearly 700,000 people have been forced from their homes. And Errol, we're learning more about the costs of this war to the U.S. An estimate from the Pentagon showed that they spent a total of $5.6 billion on munitions alone in the first 2 days of the war. And of course, there is a human toll as well. The Pentagon revealing that about 140 U.S. service members have been wounded since the start of the war, but it says that many of them have returned to duty. Errol.
All right, Matt Gutman in Tel Aviv. Matt, thank you.